What is going on, my YouTube friends, my Patreon friends, all my Buy Me a Coffee friends, man? Rock and roll, the SIXSTERS. How we all doing, man? Welcome, everybody. Welcome in. Our friend, let me get this right. I want to get this right. Let me not give away your whole name, too. Our friend, Dan L., recommended a song from the SIXSTERS. He's actually recommended a couple, man, and it's really cool to see. I love the dedication to the breakout bands, man. It's so cool. For those of y'all that know me from Freeze the Fall, like, you know my love for indie bands. And this group, man, I really try not to talk too much about like anything political, because I don't know enough, especially as a Canadian. Like, we don't get news, we don't get nothing, right? But like, I rent from some Ukrainian immigrants, and my heart goes out to them every single day, man. Like, it's horrible. It's all horrible. And like I said, I have a voice, but I don't have enough knowledge to like speak on it, other than knowing that like hurting people is bad. I stand with that, man. And I love rock and roll. I love the SIXSTERS. I'm here to do everything I can to support. I appreciate the love, my friend. I apologize that this took me a little while to get to. And I have another SIXSTERS video that I'm going to try to drop at the same time as this one too. So I hope you guys enjoy that one. I'm going to stop talking. I was going to introduce myself for those of y'all that are new here, but we can do that as we go along. Let's watch this. Let's check this out. All right, so the song's called Happiness, so we've got a minor kind of walk going on here. And the intro, before she gets the guitar and starts playing, is very shaky. And it gives me like very early on in this, it gives me like a music is an escape kind of vibe. Like, it's chaos. Look at it. Like, it's so shaky. Smooth right out.
I'm still alive and it upsets me. Who will some lullaby to sleep? Lost in the wood of consequences, but I can't find myself, can't leave behind.
I already like I'm really going to lean on this for a little while, y'all. I had a beautiful conversation with David Bendeth, and I watched an interview of his talking about elbows, musicians having elbows, and it's like their own way of just kind of peeking out. Like, they just want to be at the front for a second, and like they're all trying to do it figuratively, and every once in a while someone gets through, right? And I like those elements to their musical intuition, I guess. So like, even like those full voice spots, they could have been like screams, they could have been like breakups in her voice, like this chow before the drums kind of kicked off again. But they weren't. They were full voice though. Like, it was intensity. It was like, listen to these like in words I'm saying, you know, like that kind of energy, right? I'm gonna back that all up, because that first line was haunting.
I'm still alive and it upsets me. Who will some lullaby to sleep? Lost in the wood of consequences,
Beautiful.
but I can't find myself.
See, and then like again, the guitar steps out just for like moments, right? Do 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 do, and then it goes into the harmonies, right? These are elbows. These are musicians' elbows peeking out, right?
But I can't find myself, can't leave behind.
Lots of bass.
true or false. Will I believe in your kind words? Seems like the sun is drowning somewhere. People spread all the fear in the air. Just a story to tell, please said that you almost forgot me. Never suffer again, just believe there is the end. Won't escape from this place, but I just can't run away. Happiness is foreign.
You know, and like what a like conflicting headspace that would be. You want to leave, but now it probably feels like you're running from your country, which in these situations, like it's the youth that need to be protected, right? But like, does that feel fair as the youth? Like, did you ask for that? And I know it's a scary thing to be like, no, I don't want to leave, but like emotionally, man, like I've seen enough videos of people saying like, where do I go? Like, my whole life is here. What do you mean I have to leave? You know what I mean? And to be in a situation, especially as like breakout artists, man, like what a conflicting like universe, you know? You have to go from being rock stars to either the whole world talking about what's happening to your land, or you like just seeing what's happening and your families, and like, oh man, it's gonna make me emotional. It's gonna make me so emotional.
Happiness is foreign.
I like a solo section as a vocal is kind of fire, isn't it? And it's actually interesting how they're using, like bringing the drummer in and changing it. So I think what happens is we just have like isolated kick and snare, and it's almost like a pattern. And then like the room mics come in, you get the whole kit, right? But it really feels like they're bringing the musician back into the room, right? Like the elbows thing, man, I'm telling you, is genius. I did not come up with that. I want to make that very, very, very clear. My God, they look beat up, y'all. Yeah, that was fun. That was a fun outro. Yeah, man. That's the thing. Like, I don't know how to empathize, and I don't want to speak incorrectly, but I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine, like, you know, like that depiction of happiness. Like, what is happiness? Is it being gone forever? Is it what they're telling us? Is it like the either side of the narrative? Because like there's so many narratives out there, right? And like the truth shines, but the truth is also the first victim, right? But like, oh man. Like, what a great song to put that message to, though. You know what I mean? Because it's a groove. It's like a bop in its own regard too, and you can hear like the emotion in her voice. And there's even moments, and like, please don't hold these words against me. There's even moments where the vocal isn't perfect, like the I don't know, the tone or whatever. Like it's not like a perfect note, but it's beautiful because it's emotional. Like I would take an emotional performance over a perfect performance 10 times out of 10. And like here it is in somewhat of like a minor bop song called Happiness. Like it's wild, man. The strength that people have, especially exploring art and trying to be vulnerable and creating music, man, it's got to be really tough. It's got to be really tough. I've got the links to the SIXSTERS and this video in the description box down below. Thank you so much for the coffee and the Patreon requests. Everyone who's watched the video and made it this far, supported my channel and everything, please go check them out if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to all their shit too. And we'll catch you on the next one.